allies. Friends and I allies.
What's going on, YouTube? Back with the pickups, and this is gonna be a lot of stuff. Just to let you know, I'm gonna be showing you like comics, some books, video games, but I'm gonna do another separate pickups vid, and it's just gonna be on Super Nintendo boxes. Like, I copped a shitload of Super Nintendo boxes, and so if you guys want to see all these boxes that I copped, then look out for that. Look out for that pickups vid like right after this one, probably like the next day or so. But yeah, I was gonna put that in with this video, but it's gonna take too long, and I don't want this to be that long. So I'm just gonna show you this stuff, what I have, and then I'll show the Super Nintendo boxes in another vid, because I think that's probably worth one vid in and of itself. So let's see. I'll start off with a snap. I picked up one snap. It's a Cleveland Indians hat. I already own this hat, but this one is actually this one's cotton. It's like wool, not cotton. Sorry, wool. The one that I have is polyester, and I usually don't buy hats anymore, but I bought this one because I wear my Cleveland hat a lot, like, and this one's in way better condition. This is actually the exact material and exact hat that I had as a kid. You know, I've been wearing the polyester one for like a while now, and it's kind of like getting dirty, and I caught this for like $3. So if you guys saw my last thrift trip video, I found it. There's two Cleveland hats. There was a starter one, and then there was this one, which is just MLB G cap. I got this one instead because the starter one was flat as shit. So cop that. I found two strategy guides for 50 cents each. I usually don't buy these, but since I have the games for them and they're vintage, you know, thought I'd get them. I got Driver, and I got Metal Gear Solid strategy guides. So that was dope. Those were cool. At the thrift, I found this. It is the Wii Zapper. It's practically brand new, and it came with Link's crossbow training. This looked like this is mint with the little pamphlet or whatever. I got it for $4. I guess that's about as much as it's worth. So I really didn't get a steal for it, but whatever. Nonetheless, it was a pretty cool find. Let me see. At an old bookstore, I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I found 8 vintage Mad books from the 60s and 70s. A lot of first prints, and these are really good conditions, man. Tons of good conditions. First one is the Voodoo Mad, the Ides of Mad, Hopping Mad, Madvertising, the Bedside Mad, A Mad Look at TV, Good and Mad, and the last one was Mad About Sports. Now, whenever I find these, man, I cop. I got it for $2 each, and I think that's a pretty good deal for all these. You know, whenever I find these, I cop them. I slowly building up a little Mad book collection. I already collect the magazines, but I think these are cool to have. These are cool to own. My sister went to that thrift and she found this for me. She decided to get it for me because it was cheap, but it's Cracked magazine is like, it's kind of like the competitor with Mad magazine back in the day, but she found a Super Cracked, and it makes fun of X-Men, X-Lax-Men. It's pretty cool. And she also found this one, Cracked, Meet the Flintstones. I actually used to collect Cracked before I collected Mad as a kid. I still have all my Cracked magazines from when I was a kid. They're all kind of beat a little bit, but I have a stack about that big. I don't really collect them as much as I collect Mad. These are a lot harder to find, honestly, and Cracked isn't, I don't know. They're just not as popular as Mad Magazine. Let's just say that. I went to a flea market and copped some comic books for, I believe, 50 cents each, and all I copped really was just Web of Spider-Man. I'm trying to get a full run of Web of Spider-Man's. So, I'll just show you the quick covers. You know, I got issue 97, 98, 93, 45, 46, 52, 56, 57, 61, 66, 68, 69, 70, 76, 77, 78, 81, 82, 87, and then I got a couple bagged and boards, because I actually ran out of bags of boards, but I got 80, 85, this one, 86, I had as a kid. I bought this at 7-Eleven back in the day, back in like 1992, but it's issue 86, and this is a pretty nostalgic issue for me. I had it as a kid, I beat it up. I don't even have it anymore, but I'm glad I found this one. This is one I've been looking for a while. I found issue 96, 75, and the last one is issue 64. So, those are all the Web of Spider-Mans I copped. Those are all the comics, pretty much, I copped this month. I copped one vinyl for 50 cents just because it was 50 cents. I usually don't buy vinyls because they're usually $1 at the thrift, but everything was half off, and I was like, you know what, I'll look through the vinyls, see what I can find, and this is the only one I really found that I wanted, and it is Corey Hart, First Defense. This is, if y'all don't know, this is the guy that sings, I wear my sunglasses at night. It's the dumbest song ever. But, yeah, so, I thought that was cool to own. Let's see, alright. Now we're going to get down to the video games, boxed video games. I'll show you the PS2 games I found at the thrift and at the flea market. I found Dark Cloud. These are all complete, and the discs are like pretty good. Near mint. This one's practically mint. Dark Cloud, Unlimited Saga. There was 2 copies of this game there, but I only bought 1 copy. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2, and the last PS2 game I got was Gun Griffin Blaze. It's a Working Designs game. They usually have that shiny covers, but found those. If you saw my thrift trip video, I found some Xbox games. Now these games are like freaking mint condition. Mint condition. They were all complete. Honestly, I think the person that donated them, or that used to own them, I think he actually bought these at retail. You could tell he was a big shooter guy, because a lot of these are shooters, but he bought these at retail because there's no stickers, all the inserts were in there, the manuals were like mint, discs for mint. He probably barely played these games. But let me show you, I didn't buy all of them. Now, if you saw my thrift trip vid, there's a whole bunch of games, but I didn't buy all of them. I don't like Rainbow Six games and all that stuff, so I just bought the ones that look like I would actually play. So first one is Unreal Championship 2. Unreal Championship, the first one. I found Mercenaries Playground of Destruction. Never played this. I heard this was good. Mech Assault. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. I wasn't gonna buy this, but I've never seen this game. Obviously I've heard about it, but I've never seen the cover, so I thought it was cool. Counter-Strike. I found Dynasty Warriors 5. Serious Sam, which I used to have. I bought it at Best Buy back in the day, and the disc just didn't work. So, then I've got Midnight Club 2. And the last one I found was actually sealed. It was brand new sealed, and I actually opened it because I'm gonna play it. I didn't want to keep it sealed. But I got it for $4, and that is Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I'll probably actually start playing this, man. I don't know why I haven't started playing it already. But yeah, I found this sealed. So those are all the Xbox games I found. I'm gonna show you the Genesis games I copped. Okay. Twin Cobra. Fire Shark. The next three I thought I had, but I didn't, apparently. I could have swore I had these, but I didn't have them. Aladdin. Lion King. NBA Jam. And two more. I believe it's Chacan. And the last game was a game I always said this game was the coolest thing ever, man. This is one of the first games I ever owned for the Genesis, but now I got it boxed, and that is Green Dog. This is a dope game, dude. This game is dope. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 7 Genesis games, which isn't much, but it's whatever. Alright, I'll show you N64, NES, and then Super NES. Now, I copped 3 N64 games. The first two, usually these two are up for debate whether they are the best N64 game. Me personally, the third game I'm going to show you is my favorite N64 game, and honestly, it is the best N64 game. It is honestly the only game you should even play for Nintendo 64. I'm not a big N64 fan, you know, but anyways, let me show you. First one is Super Mario 64. This is a player's choice, million seller version. I don't give a fuck. Honestly, the reason why I don't like this game, I feel like this game started the whole trend of going to a level, beating that level, and then throughout the game, returning to that level to do different things within the level. So like you keep returning to these same levels, just like, I don't know, let's just say there's like 10 levels out of the whole game. But you gotta keep returning to these levels just to do different little things. I hate that crap. So to me, this game, honestly, I didn't see the big thing about this game. The only parts I liked about this game is like when you're doing the side-scrolling parts, like. But the whole 3D thing, I just didn't really, just really didn't do it for me, man. I really didn't give a fuck. The next one I got Box Incomplete Manual Inserts, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, I'm not the biggest Zelda fan, and it's not because of the gameplay or whatever. I'm sure the gameplay is awesome. I tried to play a little bit of it. The only thing with me, man, I'm just not into elves. I'm not into fairies. I'm not into magic. I'm not into any of that shit. So that right there just automatically just makes me disinterested in any of the Zelda games. Like, the only Zelda game I ever got into was A Link to the Past. Like, that was it. And, you know, to me, Zelda is just not, you know, it reminds me of Lord of the Rings and all that type of shit, and I'm not into that stuff, like Harry Potter stuff, like, that's just not what I'm into. So, crucify me if you want, fuck you, but Zelda isn't really one of my favorite titles. Now, this game right here is my favorite N64 game. I got it complete. Super Smash Brothers, yes. To me, this is the game that has like the most replay value. Like, if you got some friends and you guys are all good at this game is fun, even to this day. And the thing is, me and my friends, we're all good at this, so every time we play, it's very competitive. But man, I say honestly, even though I'm not a big fan of N64, this game right here is quite possibly one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. Like, this game just, to me, this is the best Smash Brothers. Like, fuck the GameCube, the Wii versions. Like, this is the best one right here. So those are the only 3 N64 games I copped. Alright, I'm gonna show you some NES games. I got WWF WrestleMania Challenge. I copped Qbert, Jordan vs. Bird, Jurassic Park. And these boxes really aren't that great, but neither are the games. The games are just some shit, so I don't give a fuck about the condition of these boxes. Silent Service, which honestly, I don't I don't think I played it, but from the looks of it, it looks like some shit. Now these games are good. These are some good NES games. I got them in the protective boxes. I mean, they're alright. They're just better condition. I got Gotcha, the Sport. This game is not that great, but it's like in mint condition, complete. I copped Jaws. Trog. This game's actually kind of fun, but it's kind of hard, man. I didn't think it would be that hard, honestly. I got Load Runner. This game's like mint. I got Final Fantasy with the manual. I didn't get any maps with it, but the manual has like a big rip in the on the cover, which honestly I don't give a fuck, dude. I got the box. And the last two, I got Tag Team Match Muscle. So this is like, this game is hard to find boxed, dude. Like, I think there's probably like one up on eBay right now at like $94 boxed. I didn't pay that much for it, but I believe Pat the NES Punk did like his video game collection, and this was one of the games he had boxed, and he talked about how hard it was to get like games before 1987 boxed, and this is definitely one. I mean, this game is some shit. This game sucks, but I got box complete, and the box is like near mint too. Still has a hang tag. You know, it's like awesome condition. And growing up, I had a whole bunch of Muscle Men. I still have my Muscle Men. I got them in a bucket somewhere. But this game's hard to find boxed. The game itself is very cheap though. And the last game I got, finally, I needed to get this complete because it's one of my favorite games. That's my favorite, but it's one of the games I really wanted boxed. That is River City Ransom. I got it for a really good price. I already owned the copy, but I wanted it complete, so I sold my loose once I received this one. So I pretty much paid like $10 for this. Alright. Now the last thing are Super Nintendo games. I got some box ones. Alright. I'll show you the shitty ones first, and I'll show you the good games. I got Miss Pac-Man, Rap Jam, this is the Lost Dimension. I don't know why it doesn't say Jim Powers. Oh, it does say Jim Powers, sorry. Jim Powers in the Lost Dimension. I found this at a flea market, boxed. It was complete. Super James Pond is the only thing I bought at that flea market too. I got Lock On, The Lord of the Rings, and this shitty game, Batman Forever. Alright, last games. These are the best Super Nintendo games I caught. Alright. Some of them are kind of expensive as well. The first thing I got was a box of Super Game Boy. I already had the Super Game Boy, but I wanted a box, so I got the box for free. It's like ripped up, but whatever. I don't care. Okay, so I got Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Now these boxes are like awesome condition, man. These are like near mint. I just need to get protective cases for them. Sunset Riders. Got that one boxed. That's a nice one to have. This is probably the best box. Nah, actually, this is tied up with the last one. Mega Man X. I got Mega Man X3 boxed. I don't even have Mega Man X2. I got Mega Man Soccer boxed, and I would need Mega Man 7. Damn, one of the two most expensive Mega Mans I don't own, but I'll eventually get them. But to me, this is the best Mega Man X, man. I'm sorry. Finally got this shit boxed. I got Shadowrun. I've never played this. I got a box copy of Captain Commando. Me and my friend actually beat this not that long ago. A couple of weeks ago, we just played it and we beat it. It's not hard. And the very last game, this game is near mint. Capcom title, man. I'm telling you, beat 'em ups, love them. So, as a kid, I would rent this game all the time, and I have yet to beat this game. This game's hard as shit, but it's a pretty expensive box, man. It's pretty expensive loose, actually. I got the game loose for like $12 a couple years ago, and I just got this box. So, it's King of Dragons. This game is tight. I'm always Red Robin Hood. Is it Red? No, what the fuck am I talking about? Robin Hood, not Red Robin. Sorry, I got the restaurant mixed up with the character, but the Robin Hood guy. To me, he's the best one. So yeah, guys, that was it. That was my pickups. Be on the lookout for that Super Nintendo box. I copped 100 Super Nintendo boxes, and I want to explain to you and show you these boxes. You know, because I'm trying to get the games for them. So if you're interested in that, look out for that. And once again, guys, appreciate you watching, appreciate the support, and peace out.